go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another evening of Mr. Rau's Gaming, and I have a very good friend of the show on with us tonight. I have Jayson from Dice and Dragons YouTube channel. Say hello to everybody, Jayson.
Hi, everybody. Sorry we're starting a little late here. Some technical difficulties as we're trying to figure out how to get this set up. This is the first time I've been streaming live playing games, actually. Well, yeah, actually, this is the first time. I've pre-recorded stuff, but first time doing it live.
Yeah, and I don't worry. I don't think I've ever actually started a night yet on time. I don't think I've done that, but it is okay. Yeah, we got quite the setup because Jayson and I don't live anywhere close to each other, but we are going to attempt to try to play a little bit of Dice Throne. But before we get into all that, I'm just going to remind everybody to like this video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you get notified every Tuesday and Thursday night when these videos go live. And obviously, I've got all of Jayson's content that he's produced out on the interwebs in the description of this video. I got his Twitter account. I've got the YouTube channel. I have the Instagram page. I have the Facebook page. Am I missing anything, Jayson?
No, I think you've got everything. Just my home address, but I don't think we want that out there.
You're not on the Tickety Talk?
Oh no, not on the Tickety Talk. I think I'm a little too old for the Tickety Talk.
I know.
Also, the patience for it.
I drive my students nuts when I said, well, don't you guys stay connected with like the Tickety-gram or the Insta Talk? They're just like, oh my gosh, cringe, Mr. Rau, cringe.
Also, with all the data mining that TikTok does, I'm quite happy not having it on my phone.
All right, I am going to switch over our screen here. Yep, there it is. And hopefully this is all looking a-okay on everybody's ends there. I've got me on the left-hand side. Jayson's on the right-hand side there. And I think this is about as good as we're going to get it. I also have to have a good shout out to our good friends at the Op. Both Jayson and I have received Dice Throne, the core box, Dice Throne, what was it? Doctor Strange, Black Widow, and Black Panther, Captain Marvel standalones.
Yep. That's why I got Black Panther right here.
And yes, we received these as review copies from the Op, so we thank them very much. I'm fulfilling my obligation by doing some actual gameplay content, and hopefully it's coming across quite clear. It looks good on my end, and it sounds good on my end, so fingers crossed everything stays up to par. I just have to make a couple adjustments on my screen because we don't start with 40 health. We start with 50 health. And I've got the life trackers on our screen, Jayson. You won't be able to see that, but on stream, everybody should be able to see that I have 50 health and that you have 50 health. And I'm going to try to keep that. I'm going to try to make sure that we can track that health accurately as we do battles. So Dice Throne.
To make sure that you don't see my cards. That's the only problem with having so much space.
I know. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep it back a little bit too. I also have a dice tray up here that I'm going to try to roll my dice into, but it's one of these Wood Geek Studio, Norm, good friend of the show, Norm, Cardboard Conjecture podcast. He also has like a woodworking thing. He's got these nice big beefy dice trays that he makes, and it literally takes up like the entire player board. It's nice, it's big and beefy, but I'll try to use it a few times.
I have dice towers, but no dice trays.
I will have a dice tower once my ISS Vanguard actually shows up, whenever that decides to come.
This is kind of our test run to see if we can actually sort of figure out a way to play that or record it. I don't know if it would work live, though. That's probably one that'd be better to record and edit a little bit.
I think so. There might be a lot of hemming and hawing, and I don't know how this works. Let's refer to the rule book type things and stuff like
Pause.
that.
Yeah, that's beautiful doing that over Zoom, especially if like one person just kind of sharing the screen. It'll work out because you can just pause it and then start it back up.
Hmm. So, Dice Throne, a neat little um, take on the, I'm going to call it the Yahtzee mechanism.
It's
And
battle Yahtzee.
Battle Yahtzee, it's kind of like if you took King of Tokyo and Yahtzee and you mashed them together with superpowers. There are a couple different versions of Dice Throne already out there now, I believe. They had a season 1, and then they had a season 2, and then they came out with this Marvel version. So there's lots of Dice Throne
Don't
game
forget
out
Dice
there.
Throne Adventures as well.
And Dice Throne Adventures that no one can find right now because it is now out of stock. I don't know if I'm not going to say out of print yet because I don't know if they're going to do another printing of it in the future, but I would really
I
like
would
it.
I would think so because in these boxes you do have standees,
Mm-hmm.
which are completely useless except for in Dice Throne Adventures.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I'm going to find mine here. Yeah, there's my little Scarlet Witch standee that has no effect on this gameplay because, well, we don't need standees when we're just dice battling.
Now, when I saw that, I was like, Dice Throne Adventures. Are we going to get a Marvel Dice Throne Adventures?
That would actually be really, really sweet. I
Kind of
would
why
go
I'm
for
holding
that.
off on Dice Throne Adventures because when I saw, you and me are the same, Ryan. When we get something, we like to have all of it for the most part. So
Mm-hmm.
getting Dice Throne Adventures would mean season 1, season 2, and Dice Throne Adventures. And quite frankly, there's just no room on these shelves for all
Yeah.
that game right now.
And I would like to welcome Maurice Andrews Jr. to the stream. He says, I think I might grab it for Dice Throne Adventures. Just for that. Do you own Dice Throne Adventures, Maurice? Because that's awesome. And then just grab the Marvel guys and gals and just go to town inside that adventure box. That'd be really, really, really sweet. Okay. So, Dice Throne. Let's give them a quick little little overview of what's actually going on here. I have selected the character of Scarlet Witch, one of my absolute favorite Marvel characters of all time. And she comes in the original, what I'll refer to as the core box. There's a box where you can get 4 heroes. Sorry, 3 heroes and 1 villain. Do I count Loki as a hero? Do I say he's a hero?
It really depends. I mean, if you look at the comics, some runs he's a hero, some runs he's a villain. He's just generally a dick, but a lovable one.
But he's lovable. So in the core box, you get Thor, Loki, Scarlet Witch, and Miles Morales' Spider-Man. And then you can also get a separate product, a 2-player standalone, where you get Captain Marvel, Black Panther, and the Black Panther is one Jayson is playing tonight. And you can also get another standalone 2-player set, which is Doctor Strange and Black Widow. And they all.
Yeah, I was just trying to pick. I've not played a lot of Dice Throne, so I wanted to pick one of the more straightforward characters because I still need to remind myself: don't re-roll my straights. Look at the numbers. Looking at it's not what I wanted. Wait, that was a straight. Damn it.
Yeah. So I had very little experience with Dice Throne prior to the Marvel coming out. I think I played a couple games with Norm from Cardboard Conjecture, and I thought it was okay at that point. But I don't know. Maybe gaming tastes have changed a little bit, and I think the system is actually pretty neat. Overall, is it the greatest game in the history of the world? Probably not, but I have enjoyed my. I checked my BG stats just before this stream here. I think we've already played this about 25 times between my wife and I. So
That is a lot of time to be playing. Sorry, I'm just moving this a little closer because I'm realizing that it's just a little far out of view.
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely fine. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be battling each other, and how we battle each other is we actually end up having to roll our. Every character has their own custom set of dice. So here are the Scarlet Witch's dice here,
But
and
they are fairly similar. Like, despite the fact that they're custom dice, they still are like there's not that much variance in terms of the probabilities that you're going to see on the dice.
That is correct. They just etched their own like little character symbols that kind of portray the abilities of that particular character on them. And then it may be a little bit harder to see on the stream, but we have all of these abilities across our player board that we can activate after we've done rolling our dice and getting the best possible result if possible, I guess, in that case. And it's going to be dealing damage to one another and activating a whole schwack load of different abilities. And of course, every character has what's referred to as their ultimate ability. If you can get the 5 of a kind of the hardest symbol, I believe it's the 6. I think it's the side 6 on each character's dice. If you get the 5 of a kind, you get the big ultimate ability that does all bunch of crazy things on that particular turn. And of course, we also have cards. Now, I also own the Kickstarter Deluxe Edition, and my copy came with these very nice card sleeves. And there were card sleeves for each different character. So here is the example of the Scarlet Witch card sleeve, which is actually really, really, really kind of amazingly artistic.
I was very tempted to get that Kickstarter, but I never played Dice Throne, and Julie and I prefer to play cooperative games, at least for the moment. So this was one that I was very happy to get a review copy and get a chance to try out. But that Kickstarter edition looked beautiful. I just didn't have the money for it at the time.
Yeah, I want to say that it was pretty expensive, but it is pretty comparable now. If you were to buy everything retail, I think I might have paid an extra few dollars. Probably just the shipping is what I paid extra to get the big old battle chest. I'm just showing this off because I want to make Maurice out there jealous. Here's the Black Panther sleeves that came with this my game, and man, oh man, these sleeves are just cool.
Wakanda forever.
Oh man, beautiful. Anyways, I had to pull that out just Oh yeah, and we have to highlight too that everything comes stored in these beautiful game trays, vacuum packed trays, and they all just pack away and you're off and running and you pull it out. Literally, setup in this game is very much nothing.
So there is a little bit of difference with the retail. The retail is just black trays. So instead of colored trays, it's black trays.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Yeah, these ones are colored according to the different characters. Yeah, my Black Panther tray, is purple in here too. So, okay, let's just describe the game as we get going. I think you're already starting to get quite familiar. You're already familiar with the system, and I think so setup is very minimal. We each have a board here of tokens that Jayson doesn't look like he has as many tokens as I do.
No, I picked a more straightforward character. My plan is to just beat you to death mercilessly.
Perfect. I'm going to try to alter your mind and alter your probabilities with my abilities and stuff like that. But hey, that's the way it goes. We each have a health dial that's set to 50. And we have a combat point dial that's set to 2 currently. And this is the resource that you need in order to play your cards. Most cards in your deck of cards have a combat point cost here. Like this one here refers that it needs 2 combat points to play. And I think they range from 0 to 2. I don't think I've seen any 3s. I'm pretty sure I didn't see any 3s.
There are some 3s, but that's your bigger upgrade. That's for the level 2 upgrades.
Oh, okay. Yes. So I'm just going to give mine a quick shuffle here again. And then we each start the game with 4 cards in hand. No chance to mulligan. 4 cards. You get what you get, and you don't get upset is what I tell my son. And
this is a game where if you do not like randomness at all, it's not the game for you.
Oh yeah, it's card draws and dice rolling with very well. There is a little bit of way that you can manipulate your dice with some cards. I'm going to highlight some cards, and you have to see them. You actually have to draw them in order to play around with the dice at least. But no way to manipulate the card draw. That is completely random. All right, so they say roll a die to see who goes first. So I'll pull out mine. I'll take my dice. I'll roll it. And I got a 5.
I got the 6.
Well, then, I guess you get to go first.
So I skip my income phase.
Yeah, the very first phase is usually an upkeep and an income. Income meaning you get a combat point and a card. Very first players, very first turn, they have to skip that.
All right. Well, my first thing I'm going to do is spend one of my combat points. Do something that Ryan's not going to like right away. Just going to upgrade my stealth strike right off the bat.
Oh, my. Come on. Oh, come on.
So I'm going to roll my dice. And let's see what we have here. Lots of 3s. All right. Let's see. Come on. Another one. And not quite what I wanted. But not terrible. So I get to deal 4 damage. Triggering vibranium claws.
Now, there is different types of damage in this game. A little bit harder to see on our player boards, but there are gray circled damage, which is referred to as defendable damage. And then there's red circle damage, which there are a few different types in this game. What kind of damage did you deal me?
That is defendable damage. The stealth strike is undefendable, which is why I wanted to upgrade it right away.
So you dealt me undefendable damage?
No.
Oh, so
just regular defendable. I didn't quite get that other 6 that I was looking for.
Okay, so defendable damage means I can activate my defense ability. Every character has this green zone on their player board, and that's a defense zone. So I get to roll 5. I get to roll all 5 of my dice, but I'm really looking for pairs. If I can activate some pairs. And I did. Whoops. Did I bump? I think I bumped that, but I'm not sure. So I did get a pair. I got a pair of these, which means I get a crackle token, and I have a crackle ability that I can now activate on one of my turns. Okay, so you dealt 4.
Yep, 4 damage.
4 damage. So I am going to go down to 46 on the screen and in person. Okay. And then you also get a second main phase if you want.
And I am not going to be doing anything during this main phase. I've got 3 cards, so I don't need to discard.
Okay, so it comes over to me. So I go to income, so I get a combat point, and I get to draw another card.
And I just need to shut off my camera here for a quick second.
Okay.
Go ahead. Keep going. I can hear you. I just need to grab something I forgot to bring.
Right on. I'm just going to look at my cards here, see what I have.
There we go.
Okay. All right, let's see what I've got going on here. Ooh. Interesting. I do think I want to upgrade as well. I think I'm going to do an upgrade as well. But which one do I want? Oh, I know what I want to do. I am going to spend 2 combat points. And I'm going to upgrade my Hex Bolt, which is my, the most common symbol on my dice. The more I get of them, the more damage I deal. I'm just going to upgrade that one. It also gives me an extra ability here. I get a Conjuration ability to get those conjuration tokens, which do some funny things. Okay, so that is that. I will now do my roll phase. Oh my gosh. Get 4 of those. I may as well go for the 5 of a kind on that. There it is.
There you go.
Okay, so I got the 5 of kind on that. So that is my Hex Bolt. And I will be dealing 9 defendable damage.
Well, the unfortunate thing is right now for me, I cannot defend it, but I can make a defense roll and try to damage you back. So you take 2 undefendable damage.
Okay, so I will go down to 44. And you will be taking 9 damage.
Yeah, so I go down to 41.
Mm-hmm. And
when you hit me, I get to hit you back.
right, because you get those kinetic energy tokens, which will eventually build up, and then you can do more damage.
Yep.
I just got to take a look at my crackle ability here again.
Yeah, and then I've got the vibranium suit that can defend damage, but I have not acquired it yet.
Oh, I can spend these crackle tokens to add extra damage while I have them. It says I can conclude my offensive roll phase. I may spend the token. I can only spend a maximum of 2 per turn. But the more I have, the more damage I have. So if I end up having 2 crackles, each token is worth 2 damage. And if I have 3 crackles, each token's worth 3 damage. So the more I get, the more I can deal. I will not take a second main phase. It is on to you, sir.
All right, so gain a combat point. Draw a card. Oh, that's interesting. I will do an upgrade. First and foremost, get the heart-shaped urd times 2, and let's go ahead and roll. So that is my stealth strike right there. So I don't want you getting more crackle tokens, so I'm just going to go ahead and deal the 4 undefendable damage right off the bat.
4 undefendable damage?
Yep.
No, I'm not gonna. I don't have any react. Oh, sorry, I do have react cards, but I'm gonna save them. Okay,
save them for something good.
Save them for a good time. So I'll take down. So I'm down to 40.
And I'm not going to take a second main phase, so it's over to you.
Okay, gain a combat point. Draw a card. Ooh. My gosh, I'm drawing my upgrades, which is not a bad thing. What's the difference between these ones? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I'm actually going to save my combat points. I'm just going to go straight into my roll phase. Oh my gosh. Let me see what do I got going on here. You know what? I'm going to save those, my mega card, my mega dice. Ooh, I got another one. Oh.
Are you going for it? Pushing your luck?
I should. I do already have an ability that I can activate right now. But, you know what? I'm just going to roll the 1, see what I get. No. Okay. So I am just going to activate. I'm going to activate my Bewitch. And Bewitch says I gain a conjure token. I'll have to read exactly what that does again. And I deal 9 defendable damage.
All right, well, jeez. Well, I can only roll my 3 dice. And you take 2 damage, but I take 9. And this is the one thing I haven't noticed with the game. There definitely seems to be some balance issues.
Yeah, so 9, you're down to 32. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some abilities on some characters that do deal quite a bit more damage than, say, other players' characters.
It does not seem balanced, I think, between some of the easier to play characters versus some of the more complex, is one thing I've noticed.
Am I done my phase here?
Did you take the 2 damage?
Yes, sorry, I didn't realize I didn't put it on here. I put it on the screen, but I didn't put it on my dial. 38, so 38 to 32?
Yep.
Okay. And I will pass on to you.
I do take another token here. Draw a card. Oh, I'm going to play this card right away. To gain 2 combat points. Spend 1 combat point. Play double up to draw 2 cards. I'll play the free upgrade for energy absorption. Also spend 1 combat point to upgrade my vibranium claws.
Nice.
So I can discard one of these because my stack limit is now 7 instead of 8. And let's see what I get here. Oh, almost. I'm going to see what we did get here. So I'm going to try to maybe get this heart-shaped herb. Oh, that's cool. I like this. So I'm going to go for the heart-shaped herb. I will try to. Oh, wow. Couldn't have done that with Wakanda Forever, could I?
Oh, my gosh. So what do you
I'm triggering the heart-shaped herb.
Okay.
So I gain the vibranium suit. And then I gain 5 kinetic energy.
Beauty.
So that actually triggers my stack limit effect. So upon reaching it, immediately remove all kinetic energy tokens. I gain 2 combat points. I get to draw 2 cards, and I deal 5 undefendable damage.
5 undefendable damage. Okay, so I'm down to 33.
Get to draw 1, 2 cards. I gain 2 combat points. So there you go.
That's pretty good.
That was solid because now I also have the vibranium suit. So.
Cool. Okay, anything else?
I'm just seeing if there's something I want to do. Nope.
Okay. So, gain a combat point. Draw a card. Ooh. That's a pretty good card. I may have to save that one. Okay, I am going to spend 2 combat points to upgrade my Jinx. Where are you? Just does some extra damages if I can get that certain roll here. So here we go. Huh. Yellows and pinks. Ooh. Do I... That seems really good right now. Let's just go with this one. I'm going to activate my Jinx. Unless if you want to mess with my dice.
I do want to mess with your dice.
Okay.
So you can lower the value of, let's see, of the 4 down to a 3.
Okay, I'm just letting you know my Jinx are these 4 dice right here.
Oh, okay. I can't even see that then. So
sorry.
If it's only those 4 dice, then
Yeah.
I can't lower a 1 and I can't lower a 2, so there's no point in lowering anything. I'd have to do something different. So, no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Okay. And so Jinx is I'm going to be dealing 6 damage, and then I have to roll 2 dice. And depending on the dice results, I will add some status effects as well. Okay, so I rolled these 2 things, so that means I add 2 damage per one of those. So I am going to be dealing 10 defendable damage.
I already took 6. I'm going to use my vibranium suit to block 3. I'll take 1 more. Then I will roll my dice. And you take 1 undefendable damage.
I'll take 1.
My kinetic energy already.
And how much did you take in total?
7, 25.
Okay. Okie dokie. And that is going to be all.
All right, so gain a combat point. Draw a card. Let's see what we get here. That would, no. You know what? I'm just going to reroll all of them. Let's go big.
Go big or go home.
Well, there is kinetic energy. Again, to gain back the vibranium suit, but yeah, I don't like it that much. Let's see. Yeah, go big or go home. It's actually not that bad. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I'm thinking Ryan might end up messing with me, but
I will say I should actually bring out the Black Panther. I'm gonna have the Black Panther board out here so I can see what you're.
what I can do?
What you can do. Yeah. Where am I gonna set this though? I'll just set.
Well, I'm gonna spend all my combat points and see what, because I'm hoping you don't have anything to trigger Wakanda Forever.
What's? Oh, a Wakanda Forever.
Yep.
That's your ultimate.
Change the values of any 2 dice, and then I can increase the 5 by 1. So I'm gonna go to trigger the ultimate.
Okay, I am spending a combat point to tip it. I can increase or decrease any die by 1. So I'll decrease one of your dice down to a 5.
Well, I still trigger ancestral power, so I do gain the vibranium suit. I do gain 2 kinetic energy, and you take 4 undefendable damage.
4 undefendable. Okay, so I'm down to 28. Q.
It was worth a try. I was hoping you didn't have that one left.
Man, I'm so glad. That's why I kept that 1 combat point. Had to keep that 1. Now I'm pretty much.
Wait a second. There is something. Oh no, that's only during the main phase. Never mind.
Oh, look who's joining the show here. The Meeple Dungeon's in the chat. Saying, hey, fellas. Hey, Rob and Anna Marie. I'm going to assume both of them are there. I'm going to assume both are watching.
So during my main phase, I will play Stop at Nothing. So discard 2 kinetic energy. It's back in the stack. To gain 3 combat points.
Oh my gosh. It's just combat point rich.
Gotta be.
I don't have anything right now. lost all of my kinetic energy.
And it is your turn.
Okay. Combat point. Draw a card. I will get paid for 0 combat points. I can gain 2 combat points. There we go. Gets me back in the game. And yeah, I'll save those. Oh, yeah, Rob's saying both of us, or Anna Marie is saying that both of them are here supporting cast. Okay, let's just go straight into dice rolls here. Oh, okay, that's a unique roll. Can I get... Ooh, I'll keep those 3 and try to get my little, like, mask. Nope. Yes. Are you messing with my dice? I'm going to show you my dice here.
Oh, yeah, you're re-rolling that mask.
Reroll the mask?
Yep.
Can I counter that counter? Nope.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Reroll the mask. Okay.
At least you got something.
I still get something. I can still do... Wait, I better look at my numbers. Oh, no, I don't have enough for the small straight. Nope, don't have enough for that. So I guess I will just be doing those 3 for 5 defendable damage.
Well, I blocked 3 of the damage with the vibranium suit.
So you take 2?
Yeah, and you take 1.
And I take 1.
You doing another main phase?
Just doing a double check here. You're down to 23. I'm down to 27.
Yeah, 23.
And can I have... Yeah, during my main phase here, I'm going to spend my conjure token. And I am going to inflict reality warp on you.
Okay.
And what reality warp does, just going to see here. Okay, so when you initiate your roll phase, you must remove this reality warp token, and you have to use one of my dice as part of your roll.
Oh, okay. I don't quite know how that's going to work. I should have brought out Scarlet Witch just to get the dice. So give me a second here, and I will grab a die.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Or I guess I could have just rolled 1 for you.
Yeah, but if you roll badly, then I'm screwed.
Oh, yeah. Come on, don't you want to use my abilities? Like my dice rolling ability here?
I don't know. Sometimes I think you might roll like Will Wheaton.
Yeah.
All right, so 1 combat point. Draw a card. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So I have to use one of your dice when I go to trigger an ability.
It says... So you just have to replace one of your dice with my dice for your roll phase here.
Okay. That's not so bad.
Rob and Anna Marie, do you own or do you have Dice Throne? Have you played Dice
I'm going
Throne?
to spend a combat point to add Strength of Will. So I'm going to be triggering this, which is deal 6 damage.
Defendable?
Yeah.
Ooh, defendable.
So, but I get to roll another 5 dice.
Oh.
I get to deal another 1 damage per. So yeah, that becomes 9 defendable damage.
9 defendable. Okay, so let's see what I get in my defense. Looking for pairs. I just get that. I gain a crackle token. So I'm going to end up taking 9 damage. Ooh.
Yep.
So I'm down to 18. Ooh, that was a big turn for you.
I've been saving that for a while.
Okay, now I'm just going to making sure. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So each of my crackle tokens now are worth 2 extra damage, which is pretty sweet. Oh, man. Okay, I better do this. Combat point, draw a card. Okay. Beauty. Okay, let's go straight into dice rolling. Okay. This is more interesting. I keep getting interesting dice rolls here. What should I do? Oh my gosh. Well, let's try to... Nope. Are you kidding me? Come on. Okay. Well, I guess I am... Wait. Do I have a card? Do I have a card? I should just do this. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, for 0 combat points, I'm going to attempt one additional roll. Oh, I can get the exact same thing. Like that's just bonkers. So then I'll spend 1 combat point to change one of my dice to a 1, 2, or a 3. So I'll just change this one over here to a 3. So at least I get 4 of those. And I will deal 7 defendable damage.
So you take 1 damage, and then I'm going to spend 1 combat point to block all of that damage but 1, but not this time. So I go down to 22.
22.
And that does give me another kinetic energy.
Yeah, Rob said that they don't have dice thrown, and they haven't tried it yet.
Okay. So, are you doing another main phase?
Oh, sorry, and because that was a 4 of a kind, I inflict that reality warp on you again.
Okay.
And no more main phase.
Draw a card. Go up by 1. Let's see. Can we get a straight? That'd be so beautiful if your dice gave me the straight.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about Wakanda forever. Or at least not the way that we've been rolling.
Well, I do have a chance at a small straight. Nope. Let's try this one more time. Is that 3, 4, 5? Do I do the straight? Small straight. But it's defendable damage. You know what? I know. I'm going to go the smarter way here. I'm going to get my defense up. I'm going to trigger this in 3 kinetic energy. And that'll be my turn.
No damage dealt?
No damage dealt.
Uh-oh.
But
But
There's damage coming.
he's building up for a big turn.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming. It's a coming. Okay. Well, I may as well do this. It's a 0 cost Vegas baby. Roll 1 dice and gain half the value as combat points. So I'll just push these ones off to the side. I'll roll this dice.
One. Oh.
It's a 4. So 2 combat points. That's beautiful. I'm up to 6. Haven't spent very much. But let's just go straight into the roll phase. Ugh. What do I get here? My gosh. These things again. Let's roll these 3. Oh, got that guy again. My gosh, I did not have very good rolls there. Can I even trigger anything? I have to be able to trigger something. Maybe not. This might be actually a bad turn. 5, 6, 6, 1, 1. That doesn't do anything. I can't trigger that ability. Can't trigger that ability. Can't even trigger that ability. No straights. No cards to manipulate my dice. What?
Oh no.
So that's the turn.
Ouch.
I guess. I'm going to spend 2 combat points in my main phase just to upgrade my defense.
It's probably a good idea.
Just in case in case I crap the bed again.
All right, so 3. Draw a card. Interesting. Well, I'm going to spend 2 combat points, upgrade my defense as well, so I can roll 4 dice. Let's get the big one. Straight off, all 6s. No. I'm going to keep the 2. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, no, wait. Wrong one. What do I want to deal with this? We got the 2s.
Is Rob and Anna Marie preemptively shouting, Wakanda forever?
No, unfortunately, we're not quite there yet.
Ah.
But we will go for something good. So, no. So, this is going to be deal 7 damage.
Defendable?
No. Defendable damage, yes.
Okay. I know I will be spending 1 combat point to prevent 6 of that damage.
Okay.
And what do I do here? Roll 5 of these, looking for pairs. Oh, I got 2 pairs of this pink stuff. And what is that? Oh, I gain 2 crackles, but I can only gain 1 more crackle. That's it. So I'm taking 1 damage down to 17.
But
What?
I do trigger my full-on kinetic energy, so you take 5 more undefendable damage from that, and then gain 2 combat points and get to draw 2 cards.
So I'm actually down to 16, and then what? I take 5 more undefendable?
Yeah. Undefendable.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This game is getting away on me.
What are you at now?
I'm at 11.
11. That's why I need the Wakanda forever.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to have a big turn here.
The scary thing is, if I roll 4 claws, it's 4 undefendable damage.
Oh, what did I draw here? Ooh, that might help. That might help a lot. Oh, come on. Come on. That got stuck to me. Let's take those two. Oh, come on. Get off your high horse dice. Whoops. Okay. That looks like almost something. We will keep that roll. Because then I can inflict Bewitch. Unless if you want to mess with my dice.
I do not.
Okay. So I will gain a conjure token. And then I'm dealing 9. And I'm going to discard 2 of these tokens for an extra 6. So 15 defendable damage.
I can only block 3 of them. And you take 2 undefendable damage. So you were dealing 16 there?
I was dealing 9. I dealt 15 total.
So I only block 3, so I take 12. You're taking me down to 10.
So my life is at 9, your life is at 10.
Yes. This is where we're at.
Is this the round? Is this the round? Oh, I guess on my second main phase, I will inflict reality warp on you. So you have to roll one of my dice, part of your dice roll.
Okay. So, gain. Draw. Oh, even better. There we go. Might as well. Bye-bye, reality warp. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh, 2 6s.
Uh-oh.
Do we go for it?
You gotta go for it.
Oh, another 6.
Uh-oh.
And a 1 and a 3, which is unfortunate. However, I'm not quite done yet.
Uh-oh. Don't like the sound of that.
Because I can do 6 hits, so I can at least turn this into another 6.
Oh, come on.
Which would let me trigger Ancestral Power. Yeah, you're lucky. I was going for the full thing here. So I do gain 2 kinetic energy and deal 4 undefendable damage.
So I'm down to 5.
Yes. And then I'm going to spend my last combat point here to go for Energize. Roll 1 die. And half the value with kinetic energy. So only 1. You're lucky, Ryan. You're lucky. I was hoping it'd be a 6. I was hoping to save that 6 for there because then I charge up, which would pretty much guarantee that we both knock each other out. Because the suit would have been filled up at that point. So it would have been like, you hit me, I'm taking you down.
So thematic.
Exactly.
If I'm going down, you're going down with me.
That's pretty much it, yeah. And I also gain my vibranium suit, so.
Okay.
And the ancestral power.
Okay, on to me.
Yeah. So what's your health at?
I am at 5, and you are at 10. I believe you're at 10.
Yeah, I'm at 10.
Okay.
So.
Cool. Alrighty. Let's try to get something decent here. Oh, get off your high horse. What is going on with these rolls? I don't know what to keep here. I don't know what to keep. Let's just do those. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. My 5 of a kind.
Yeah.
To deal 9 defendable damage.
Okay.
Plus a crackle for 10.
Unfortunately, I have my vibranium suit, so I block 3.
I'll still spend the crackle.
So I do block 3, so I'm down to 7. But here's where the pain comes. Sorry, I'm down to 3.
You're down to 3.
I roll my 4 dice, and you take 2 undefendable damage.
So I'm down to 3. So we're both down to 3.
We are both down to 3. When I take 1 there, so you have another main phase. You doing anything?
I will spend a combat point to gain a conjure token.
Mm-hmm.
And I will spend that conjure token to inflict reality warp on you.
I figured, but I can live with that. So I draw a card. All right. So here we go. I'm going to re-roll all of these.
Rob's like on the edge of his seat here. He's like, oh man, look at these dice rolls.
So, yeah, let's do the last roll here. And I'm going to alter my dice.
Of course.
To change this one to a 5 to trigger my heart-shaped herb number 2.
And I'll spend a combat point, and Ye will make you re-roll that dice you just changed to a 5.
All right. And it comes out as a 6, which does not let me necessarily do anything good here at this point. So I spent that. So is there anything that I can do with what I have? 3, 5.
Did I save Did I save my turn?
I think you saved your turn.
Oh, my helping hand token. My helping hand card. Select one of your opponent's dice and force them to re-roll it. That was
That was very useful for you. I'm just saying.
That was clutch. That was clutch.
Oh wait, is there something else? Nope, because of that, I was not able to trigger that. No, I was going for the guaranteed kill. I should have just done something a little less aggressive.
Phew. Yes, Rob, I have a 4-leaf clover up my butt.
He does. Because like
point.
Anything else, like that could have been like a 4 or even a 2.
Okay. Do you have any status tokens on you?
Kinetic energy.
How many?
Positive status effects. I have 1, 2, 3. Oh wait. I want to see. Increase damage from my attacks. No.
Okay. So
yeah, just the.
Okay, I'm going to be spending 2 combat points, and you can remove all of those tokens.
Okay.
From your board. Not sure if that was exactly 100% smart, but I don't want you to get any closer to triggering any shenanigans. Come on. Oh, come on. I will spend my last combat point to change that 1 dice to something that matches. So I'll make it 0. So I roll my 5 of a kind to deal 9 defendable damage.
Yes, I can't defend it. But you take 4 damage, so we're both knocked out.
So is that in the rules? Do we both lose?
I think we both lose at this point.
Is there one that somebody loses more? I've never actually had it where we've knocked each other out at the What is going on here?
I'm looking right now. I'm trying to see.
I'm just looking at the rule book as well right now. Um, da da da. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should have gone for the first.
No, turn breakdown. This is another thing about the
The rule book needs to be a little
need to be
easier.
laid out a little bit more. Where is the final damage total?
Yeah, but that's just the final damage calculation.
Yeah.
It doesn't if you tie.
Cards abilities. No, that's card abilities. And turn breakdown. Oh, if all remaining players are simultaneously reduced to 0, the game is a draw.
So it is a draw. So I
It's a
should have
push.
actually just tried to hit you with damage last time.
Yeah, it's a push. It's a push.
That's funny. I was like, am I gonna get the 4? I'm like, he's gonna hit me. I'm like, I should have done it. I should have hit him. I'm like, as long as I hit him back for enough, I won't feel so bad. So no, I don't feel so bad.
That's crazy. That's actually funny. I've never actually had the game ever end up in a draw.
So it is a draw. I'll take it.
Oh, I thought I was definitely going to start running away with it at the very beginning there, but you caught up really, really quite quickly.
Well, once I started gaining the few things that helped me gain kinetic energy, it made a big difference for Black Panther because I was just you were basically damaging me, and then all of a sudden I'm like, take 5 damage to the face, and I get more cards. Take 5 damage to the face, and I get more cards. I think I almost went off 3 times. That's what I was trying to do at the end there because I would have triggered it, automatically would have gone off, and that would have been the victory. But I should have just tried to deal damage to you, but I figured you with all your cards, you probably had something to stop damage.
To try to stop the damage. Yeah, and
but I would have been smart because I just never did. It was the kinetic energy. It should have just been like deal 5 damage, deal it was 6 plus another 2 damage, and just went from there and be like. Or I was trying for the stealth strike, which would have been 4 undefendable damage. So it just would have been like, yeah, you didn't see me coming out of the trees.
yeah, I was trying to get more of my crackles so that I can just keep increasing that damage. But
And there's the regular trays. Someone's wondering.
And
so
then
exact same thing, just no colors.
And then I couldn't get. I never ever triggered an ability to get me my probability manipulation tokens, which allow me to change the values of my dice.
I was well played that you stopped my Wakanda Forever. That took a lot of my cards, but that was
that was a good one. That was a well-timed card just to change that.
Yes. If you hadn't done it, you would have been like, damn, there goes the game.
Yeah, we found that if you're able to trigger your ultimate at least once, and your opponent can't, you have a very good chance at coming out ahead in this game.
Yeah.
My wife has managed to, who was she playing? Maybe it was Captain Marvel. I can't remember. She managed to hit her ultimate twice in a game.
Oh, wow.
And so it's like, yeah, I'm just conceding right here. I can't come back from that.
At a certain point, it's like, you have 50 health and I have 12. I think we're done.
Right?
That is a problem with the game, though. There definitely can be a runaway leader in a 2-player game.
But at least games,
it's very rare.
But at least games don't last a long time.
No.
No.
And that's why I'm saying it is a problem, but it is a rare problem. It's not something that you should be upset about because the chances of a runaway leader happening are very, very slim.
Very, very slim. That was great. So that was Scarlet Witch versus Black Panther.
Yeah. And it definitely feels like Black Panther with the upgrades can definitely go toe-to-toe with some of the other characters that are like higher difficulty ratings. I do feel that if I hadn't got out as many of the upgrades and like lowered my kinetic energy stack, you definitely were in a position to potentially have run away with the whole game. For
Yeah,
sure.
Scarlet Witch does have a bunch of her damage abilities are dealing like big damages, like 9 damage, 8 damage, 7 damages, before you even take in consideration some of her tokens and some of her buffs and whatnot. So, yeah, great stuff. Great stuff.
I do love that it ends in a draw, though. It's perfect.
Perfect. So if anybody was actually betting on this game, well, I hope you bet on the draw. I always forget how this all goes back in here. Dial first, then this thing.
It's actually cards. Yeah, then the cards, and then all the tokens go wherever, and either the 2 trays, I guess. Oh, you've got double. That's why it's double-sided. It's for the sleeves.
Yeah, if you sleeve the cards, if you sleeve your cards, you have to put them in the 2 sides, or else one side doesn't hold.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to sleeve these yet. They should make those sleeves available, though. If those sleeves were available, I'd buy them.
Come on, this way.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll need to message Roxley and be like, hey, guys, since we made videos for you, can I get these card sleeves?
That would be amazing. I know they have made... They made the season 1 and season 2 Dice Throne sleeves available on... I think it's on the Dice Throne, not on the Roxley or not on the Op, but it was on the Dice Throne website. You might want to try the Dice Throne, like, specific website.
Right now, I gotta watch the spending. Too much stuff's came in. If you've seen my Instagram and everything, I had stuff that I'd shipped to the States because I've got family there, and all of that came in. I've got more games than I know what to do with right now because at the start of 2020, I was buying all the discounted games in the U.S. and shipping them to relatives.
Oh my gosh!
So there's a very highly regarded Porta Negra. I don't know if you've heard of the game, Ryan.
I've heard of Porta Negra.
So I got it for $5 from Cool Stuff Inc.
Whoa.
New and sealed.
That's crazy.
So yeah, there was a bunch of deals like that going on at the start of the pandemic. So I just built these gigantic orders, and they've been sitting in my brother's closet. He's finally happy to get rid of them all.
Wow. Okay, that's actually a pretty good deal. I anytime you can get a game for like $5, it's worth a try.
That's exactly it. If I don't like it, it's not going to be that hard to sell it.
This was something that came with the Kickstarter. There was a promo pack. I don't know if you can see it here. It is a mythic ability. They're foiled. Cool. They're a foil card. It's like a one-time use, like big massive ability that you can use throughout the game. What was this one? Oh, double. So mine would be, I could double the effect of my crackles for 1 turn.
That's cool. One thing I would say about promo abilities like that, the only problem is you got to be playing with your Dice Throne set to be able to use them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not like you can be like, oh, I've got this character, and you bring it over and you take out your mythic ability, and the other person's playing like their character from their set. They're like, I don't have any mythic abilities.
Right. Yeah. But they are pretty cool. And I think every character also got like 2 extra cards to shuffle into their deck. I didn't see them. I think I shuffled them to the bottom, like I always end up doing. But Dice Throne.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Thanks for coming on, and I'm glad that we were able to actually make this happen. It was a little up in the air at the very, very beginning, and a couple technical issues, but we got it.
All right, I got to bounce. I think I have a little guy that just got out of bed.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. I've been Ryan from Mista Rau Gaming. That's been, that's been Jayson from Dice and Dragons YouTube channel. I have a link to all of his stuff, so he doesn't have to go on and on about his lovely stuff. But I do think we have to sign off with Jayson's signature sign off, and that is
keep playing games.
And like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Bye, everybody.
Bye.